While the first part was called Rare Merch, I'm going to change its name to Thomas and the Thomas and Friends Forgotten Merchandising. In 2009, after T-Con was discontinued, the giant Takara Tomy bought it and transformed it into this range called Die-Cast Metal. Die-Cast Metal. The engine's rowies are Thomas Edward Henry, Gordon James, Percy, Toby, Doug, Bertie, Diesel 10, Lady, Duncan, Salty, Spencer, Murdoch, Diesel, Oliver, Harrow, and the rare toys of Metallic Thomas and Golden Thomas. The sets we had only Thomas and Percy starter sets. Thomas and Bertie Gray, 8 rays, and Toby with flashing signal and sounds on bridge. Sun the at Harrow in the range was a slightly modified take-on model, only changed its propellers. This range is ultra rare by the several of its models, specifically the metallic and golden Thomas, are sold into millions of dollars or billion of Genes, and only Japanese people with tons of Genes or US people with millions of dollars able to buy the metallic Thomas and golden Thomas. And also, so had the video starting to produce shortly after. While I'm trying to found, there are another 2025 Thomas, only with painted buffers, was unknown how these like. Had there a long way, I found the precursor to the Takara Tomy Thomas toys, called Tommy Trains. Sadly, the image show was 100% original. The mint was not using the same picture shown in some images. I'm going to check out in from the Nowhere Bandai. They released new product for Thomas, and there this super obscure hair range. This super obscure range. The super obscure range called
Tsunagete Collection
or
つなげてコレクション
was a range that was probably released in 1995. It was used in the main material to make this toys. Toys are
polyvinyl chloride.
By the Wikipedia, Jack Thomas had two variants, one with Pac-Man eyes and another with normal eyes. The engine's release and the engine's release and
Tsunagete Collection
are Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, Doc, Donald, Douglas, Oliver, Bill, Ben, Stepney, Diesel, Daisy, Buckle, Mavis, Class 40, Scarloey, Renias, Sir Handel, Peter, Sam, Rusty, Duncan, and Duke. With the Rolling Stock Ruiz, we had Annie, Clarabelle, Henrietta, Toad, Troublesome Truck, Scruffy, and Blue Narrow Gauge Coach. This thing, the image show it is so blurry. The images for Toby and Donald and Douglas. The images for Toby and Douglas. The images for Toby and Douglas are make are found in this image. There are nearly no information about this thing. Another thing is the bath toys. The Tommy versions, there are Thomas, James, Percy, Rosie, Bert, and Bertie. The sets we had Bath Island playset and Titmouse sets. It's Bath. The Head Toys version we had only Thomas and Percy and the Solar Bath Island. The Fisher Price version, there are Thomas, James, Percy, Rosie, Maui, Diesel, Diesel 10, Salty, Glenn, Bulstrode, both the normal and water skier version, Captain, and the sets we had water tracks, bath track, playset, Solar of Island of Solar playset, and bath splash set. This text is nearly impossible, but I myself went out, into root words. I'm going to translate it to the Google Translator.
Pilot a furrowed a minicar.
The engine released in this range are Thomas, both the Colt and Jam versions, Percy, James, Hero, and the sets we had Thomas and Percy set, Thomas and Hero set, and Thomas set. This super deformed models code, similar to this word. I nearly impossible went out. Say backwards, and this is called
Revan rides.
The engine release in this super deformed range we had only Thomas, Percy, and Gordon. We had only Thomas and Percy, Gordon is tender, and the super deformed and in Clarabelle. Another super unknown range. Another super unknown range. In my things, there are this nearly unknown range in the Spanish community called the Party Now. The ancient rabbis in this range are Thomas, Edward, Super Rare, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, Donald, Douglas, Bill, Ben, Scarloy, Reneas, Sir Handel, Peter, Sam, Duncan, and Duke. The Rolling Stock in the Party Now, there are Annie and Clarabelle, Henrietta, Red and Green Express Coaches, Troublesome Truck, Troublesome Brake Van, Breakdown Train, Red and Blue Narrow Gauge Coaches, and Narrow Gauge Truck. The non-rail vehicles, there are only Bertie, Terrence, and Harold. The humans and our tons, and I think that I'm going to not say it. If you don't, if you know all the of the humans' characters, please say it in the comments below this video. Similar, the Puradera, the Puradera, the Puradera. This range code
Puradera.
are better known as Pushawans. I'm not talking the metal version, but I already exist. There's 2 videos about them, and please share them and subscribe my channel. Okay, we enter another level. I want this. Big Butty is uh, a a a a a knockoff of Wooden Railway. The ancient railways, there are only Thomas, Percy, Bertie, and Harold. They're super unknown, and there is nearly impossible to find copies of it. Dynablock is a copy to the Lego. The big ones we had Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, Ain't, Percy, Toby, and Duck. The non-real characters there are only Bertie and Harold. The sets are Thomas the Great, Shock Thomas, Percy set, Toby and Bertie set, and Duck and Harold set. The mini range are so ugly, but it had super deformed proportions. The ancient railways in the mini range there are Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, Duck, Emily, Spencer, and Hero. His prototype is the only he was found. We see that he had Edward's favorite slightly modified eyebrows and sticker detailing. The rolling stock are so ugly, but it had squished faces. The rolling stock, we had Annie and Clarabelle, Bertie, and Harold. The sets, we had only the bucket set and Thomas can set. The old engines go revive this range with Thomas, Percy, Nia, Diesel, Kana, and the Fat Controller. And finally, I'm going to say the last range. There is the Super Squish is Rail Brombers. The railways in this era, there are Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, and Percy. And that is all, folks. Bye bye.